morning, although it is 20 degrees, we're having really high winds here. So it feels like 10, uh, but it's supposed to get warmer today. I think it's supposed to get up near 40, where it's supposed to be in the negatives and then down to, I don't know, only like a high of 8 or 10 for the next few days. So with my two goats that are due today and on Wednesday, we will be probably out here a lot checking on them. So join me as I feed all my goats this morning. Hi, TN Photography. Nice to see you. Are you cold again there in Tennessee? So I did hang up the net to keep Time and Cheerio from jumping out, but they kind of tore it down in the corner. So I was trying to hang up as little net as possible because it looks so big and bulky, but they are just not having it. Good morning, goats. Good morning, Cecily. Hi, babies. So last night, Crumble did stay in here with them. She doesn't usually. She really wanted to come out. Hi, Crumble. So she gets along with all of these babies pretty well because they're all the same age. And Crumble's pretty easy to get along with, so I am going to dump eat in the barrel. It's empty. Some Boots is doing his patrols this morning. It's snowing like crazy. Wow, again? I know you guys just got a bunch of snow. I don't know if you're in eastern Tennessee or western. He keeps sitting on this box, so I think there must be like a mouse around this area because he smells it. Are you gonna catch it? I hope he does. None of you guys are eating. Did you eat too much last night? Crumble's eating. So they probably want their beet pulp. You want beet pulp? So they wanted that. Penny, Libby, why are you guys not eating? So this pen is due for a clean out, especially since we're having 2 sets of babies this week. Seriously, guys? Are you gonna eat out of that? Hi, Fortnite kid, 33 degrees. Well, they're kind of in that weird spot where maybe it'll stick, maybe it won't. Good morning, LBC 15. Hi, goats. So you're East Tennessee. Okay. Good morning from Wisconsin. I wonder how your weather is. Is it cold? So it's kind of wet here because I dump out the water right here. Okay, you need to not get in the food pans. So I'm going to wipe out a couple of these feed pans. These turkeys are driving me nuts. They sit. They sit and poop on everything. Most of the other ones look pretty clean. I don't know where Peter's at. He was actually sleeping in the blue barrel over there the other day. I scared him. I know you guys are hungry. I'm getting it. Are you ready to go back out, Crumble? Are you sick of being in here with Cecily and the quadruplets? Just let me eat that. Pulp is getting pretty low, so I'll just dump it. I've been cutting them back on the amount of beet pulp that I give them. So, Tien, baby-wise, today is Nutmeg's due date, so we will be checking her more and more. So far, I don't know if she'll go today. Nutmeg is usually pretty good about being very close to her due date. So I would think that it probably will be very soon. We are ready for babies. I have not had any babies here since July, and that was these big Cecily's babies. Good morning, Mom. Oh, so you're getting the polar vortex. Yes, we're getting that too, unfortunately. Well, babies are so fun, Tien, so I don't blame you. I'm excited too. We all, especially the first babies of the year, they're just very exciting. Look at your feet. Why they're all jumping on the pans. Okie dokie. So Midnight Moon, Revy, and Bean did not come out go eat because they like to get out and eat separately. Are you guys ready to go out today? I don't know if they'll make their way outside today or not. It's kind of wet. Okay, guys, go out, get your snacks. There's Cheerio. Hi, Cheerio. Turkeys. Turkeys went out. One turkey went out. Clips. Clips is always dying to get out. Oh, sorry, turkey. Okay. Take a peek at Nutmeg. How you doing, Nutmeg? So, as they get really close to having their kids, you can almost feel up under the tailbone. Everything becomes very, very loose. She's very, very cooperative. A lot of goats don't like, you feel their back right there. So, I cannot feel any ligaments actually. Yesterday I could. Although Nutmeg usually gets a lot more milk on the day that she's gonna kid. She does have some milk. Usually she's pretty tight and full. However, if it's a single, I could see her not getting full. So I wouldn't trust that for sure. I would say she's getting very, very close, so she feels very loose. She's showing off that beautiful back and rump. Nutmeg actually appraised excellent in her back and rump. So you can see how flat she is over her loin. She's really wide over the rump too, from thurl to thurl. And then Sage is due Wednesday. So Sage is not liking me feeling her ligaments. She's a 2-year-old. She'll be 2 years old. See, she's getting a little bit of milk. So they're probably waiting for the negative temperatures to show up before they start having kids. That way I can worry about keeping them warm. And Chocolate Chip is due 3 weeks from today, and look how big she is. She is super wide. I don't know how many she has in there. Maybe I'll get her out and ultrasound her just to see what we can see. She is a first freshener, so she's never done this before. A lot of times they don't like you. They're not very cooperative though when you ultrasound them. She's also getting some milk coming in. Hazel looks extra wide actually. I'm in Indiana. I'm in southeast Indiana, so towards Cincinnati is really the biggest city. I think I'll probably go ahead and separate her. We'll put all the other pesky goats away and she can relax in the kidding room. Blackberry, no. Blackberry, okay, Blackberry is so crazy. She will not be able to relax with Blackberry in there. Tiny, I would have let you out, but you were up by the door. Ate all their alfalfa hay. He did not finish all the grass hay. Hi, Pancake. It's kind of windy today. I don't think I'll open this all the way. Hi, Bucklings. Hi, Johnson Traveling. So you can see the snow is starting to melt. There was like 2 feet over there in the corner, and now it's gone down and down and down. It felt pretty warm the past 2 days because it's been so cold. Heard a cat meow. Oh no. Hi, Holy Mindset TV. So just discovered that we do have an intruder here in the barn. No, puss! This orange cat is not mine. I don't know where he came from. Looks like he's intact. Who are you? There was an orange cat that showed up a little bit last year and then disappeared. I was gonna go get him fixed. I think this might be the same cat, but he was gone all throughout the spring and summer. So we're out in the middle of nowhere, well, not nowhere, but you know, surrounded by cornfields. So you do get random cats that just roam around. This is our barn cat, Puss in Boots. And this is I think this is, we called him last year the Impussinator because he looks a lot like Puss, but he's not. No, Puss, don't. Hey, Chad, that orange cat's back. So since he is a stray cat, he doesn't seem very aggressive, but I don't want Puss to get sick or anything. So if he was just gonna hang around as a barn cat, I would just take him in and get him fixed. Because I hate when male cats start spraying everywhere. But I don't know if he will stick around. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, come over here. You don't need to mess with him. Hi, Puss. Your cruising channel. Where are you headed, Johnson, traveling? Puss loves every other cat. He's pretty mild, but I don't think he likes him up here in his loft. So this is kind of his area. And that orange cat looks like an intact male cat. So I don't think he likes him up here. But I think the orange cat might be hungry, so I'll probably bring some kibble for him to eat. If he sticks around, I'll try to trap him and go get him fixed. If it's the same cat that was here last winter, I did make an appointment at one of those, you drive up in the morning, drop off a cat, and then go get it in the evening for community cats. But then the day of, you had to pay a deposit. It was only $10. The day of, I couldn't find him anywhere, so I think he found out about it, so disappeared. All my cats are fixed. Intact male cats, I think, are not fun to have around. They run around and they also spray everything and fight. And intact female cats, of course, have kittens. I worked at a pet shelter when I was a teenager, and it was a no-kill shelter. They really cared about the dogs and cats, but a lot of the cats got stuck there for so long. Really felt terrible for them. So there's enough cats in the world. Buddy, who are you? Are you the same one that was here? He is completely orange. Does not look very happy. Are you scared of Puss? Here, Puss. No. Oh my gosh. Guy, what? There's another cat. That's not my cat either. Hey, Chad. There's 2 other cats up here. So I have 5 cats. 2 are house cats, and then 3 are barn cats. Puss is one of them. Those 2 other cats are random ones. I guess they have been living up there in the loft. I don't have any horses. We don't have a lot of land here. I wouldn't mind getting one for my kids to show, but we have not done that yet. So I don't know, maybe in the future. Did you guys know about the weird cats showing up? Actually, I think the one cat might be the neighbor cat. Blue, are you in my wagon? Are you ready for a ride? Are you stomping on the empty bag? You guys are just ready for fun all the time. Honestly, I put cat food out on my back deck for the 3 barn cats to come and eat. And they probably have been coming up and eating it. And so since the barn's right there, they're probably eating the cat food and then going and staying in the barn. So if I could trap them and get them fixed, I wouldn't mind it. I always think that we need a lot of barn cats. Since we're surrounded by fields here, there's a lot of mice. And since I have so much grain out and around the barn, I also have chickens that have, corn out all the time. The cats do cut down on the mice. I just don't like having intact cats around. So if I could trap them and take them in and get them fixed. In Cincinnati, there's like it's called UCAN, but you can take any stray cats in a live trap and they will fix them for you. So ideally, I would like to do that. Of course, if the one is the neighbor cat, he probably is already fixed. I don't know if it is. I've seen the neighbors have a gray cat, but he was kind of in the dark up there, so I don't know if that was him. I honestly really love orange cats. I think they're so pretty. Oh, goodness. Some of you guys got to go back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's officially, not more than half. There's 32 goats, so 16 would be half. Good morning, Karen. Yeah, Garfield would probably be a good name for him. I loved Garfield when I was a kid. I wouldn't mind if they stayed around if I could get them fixed. I just don't want them fighting. I really appreciate the mousers. I think the cats are like the best mouse deterrent that you can get. And Puss even killed that one. It looked like a rat, so. Are you ready to go back out? Let's see. Your nose is absolutely covered in molasses. What have you been doing? The protein bucket over there where they lick usually makes their beards turn orange. Somehow Eclipse has her whole entire nose orange. Eclipse never wants to go back out. Okay. Nella Bean is usually pretty compliant. Are you Time? So I usually do let Time and Cheerio out because if I don't, they'll go ahead and jump out. Blackberry, you are back out. Look at that goat. She is so big over there drinking milk. Okay, Revy, you can go back out. Oh, sorry, Nutmeg. Did I bump ya? I've been letting Easy out because she looks like she's carrying a lot of kids. On the ultrasound, it looked like 3. And she had 3 last year. She had 3 in 2023. So that would make sense. She just looks whiter than normal. Usually when goats are fat, they get fat right here. they don't just get like a big belly. So that's pretty much all baby, a lot of baby. So I've been letting her out for extra grain so she can fill out and stay in condition. You really have to manage your diet really well as they have multiples, because they risk pregnancy toxemia, and that can really, it can kill a doe pretty quickly. So like swelling in the legs or stopping eating or just being listless and laying around are all symptoms of that. So we're always watching it. Oh, your phone died. I don't think Garfield, I've not seen it on TV in years. I did see the movies when they came out, which they're all like CGI. Are you ready to go back out, Miss Penny? Nobody's ready to go out. Easy, are you ready? They usually come stand right here at the door when they're ready to go back out with the herd. So you can see nobody's volunteering. I'll probably leave Nutmeg in here because she keeps hiding behind things. In this room, we have 2 cameras mounted. So one camera is up over here, the black box. And then I have a camera over here, so I'm able to see whichever goat is in this pen. Are you tipping things over? You guys just love this wagon, don't you? We originally got this wagon for soccer games because I was always usually coached my kids' teams. And then once I wasn't coaching, it moved to the barn, and now it's really great for goat shows. We use it to haul all of our junk into the barn. Now, Meg, you were the only one that I did not want to come out. I guess I'll be pulling her back out. Bean, you just came back in here. Okay, Penny, come in. I think Cecily's out here. If she's out here without her kids, then she starts screaming for them. They're the loudest family group. Yes, tea and photography. I discovered I have 2 more random cats living in the loft, which I discovered when I was getting hay from there. So hopefully they're not using the bathroom up there. So with kittens, goats can actually get, I think it's toxoplasmosis or whatever that kittens spread. So for pregnant goats, that is a risk. Kittens shed it in a lot higher amounts than adult cats do. So I make sure that we don't have any kittens around. If that's the same orange cat that was here last year, then that orange cat you could tell was a male. The other one that was hiding in the back, couldn't really tell what color it was. If it's gray, then it's the neighbor cat. But it didn't look gray. It was kind of dark though. Did you come and eat Chia? So Chia's kind of put us in a predicament. I didn't intentionally breed her this year, but I have the bucklings back behind the barn, and so there's only a chain link gate separating them from the doe pen. And I did that because I bought a new buckling last year. I paid a lot for him, so I was like, I don't want my senior bucks beating him up. So we made a little pen and put other bucklings his age with him, and they all get along really well. But I don't know if we didn't latch the gate all the time. And so there was a couple instances where they got out. During that time, Chia must have gotten bred because I did a blood test on Friday night and it was positive. And so I did a second one, it was positive as well. So the problem is that I don't have a due date for her, and for her to be laying over here by herself and not eating hay is very strange. You're not going to have kids, are you? I hate to make her get up. So again, with pregnancy toxemia, you do have to make sure when they are laying down a lot while pregnant that they are okay. Chia doesn't really like me. No. Okay, I know. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to back you into the corner. Just wanted to feel your udder. Honestly, she feels as loose as Nutmeg, so she must have been bred right around the time Nutmeg was. And if I remember correctly, it was about the beginning of September when they got out. We didn't even write it down because they weren't out very long. It was just like an escape. We caught them, put them back. The chances of a doe being in heat during that exact time are usually pretty low. So I would say she's probably going to have her kids this week. So recently ADGA has made a new rule that any bucklings, I think born after January 1st, 2024, in order to register kids from them, you do have to have their DNA on file. So all of my registered bucklings, I'll be sending in DNA. It did look pretty dark, I would say. You know, like the brown and black striped cat? I have a house cat that looks like that. I know he's not outside. It kind of looked like that. Nutmeg is loving all the scratches. Her due date is today. I think Chia's gonna have babies right on top of you, Nutmeg. Chia's actually her daughter. So Chia was born in 2020, right after the pandemic started. And then Sage is her other daughter. Sage is due Wednesday. So they all went into heat about the same time. Which a lot of times you'll see. You'll have several goats in heat on the same day. Hi, Penny. You don't want to share any scratches with Penny, do you? Penny. I do use CapCut to record some of my voiceovers. So were any of you using TikTok and now is it cut off at this point? I actually never used TikTok, so I don't know, but I know a lot of people were talking about it. I did use CapCut, and I was reading something about that, so I haven't opened it or tried to open it in a while. I wonder if it works. You are such a sweet girl, Penny. But Nutmeg deserves the scratches. Today is her due date. Hi, Bernicia. But she is acting very strange. Anytime they go and lay off by themselves, that's always kind of a weird sign that something's up. That was not very nice, Penny. The other day, she was acting very bucky too, so that doesn't give me a good feeling. Oh, so CapCut was banned too. Oh my gosh. Guess I will be finding something new for voiceovers. So I found that when they act really bucky, it means that they have a lot of buck kids on board. So last year she had triplet bucks. I really hope she doesn't have triplet bucks again. I really love the body style of this doe. And so she doesn't like me a lot. I don't love the mammary system on her, but because of her body style is why I've kept her to try to see if I can get a really nice daughter from her. So I don't know. VN video editor. Thank you, TN. I will look into that one. You guys, really? Do you have to get on the new straw bales? Are you eating straw, Blue? There's hay right there. When these babies were tiny, we would set up like a little obstacle course here in the center for them to jump on. They were so cute and funny to watch. Are you all ready to go back out? Come on, Tiny. Go, go, go. Got way too many goats out. Lulu, seriously? Don't you want to go out? You can't stay in this room. Nutmeg's coming in here. There's going to be baby goats in here. I guarantee you're not going to want to be in here. Oh, I've never heard of that, Karen. I did like CapCut. I thought it was easy to use. Oh, I got pushed in backwards. Sorry, Time. Come on, Easy. Where'd your animal crackers go? Did you guys gobble them all up? Here they are. Easy to love animal crackers. Ow, that's my finger. See, the babies don't really love them as much. They'll try them, they just don't gobble them up like the older goats. So since Grace licked that, nobody wants it now. Okay, you can try that one. Okay, Grace did eat it. You guys seen the rabbit? That's true. I never thought of that. They just love animal crackers so much. Guys are eating the elephants and the zebras and the giraffes. I don't even know what other animals are in them. They have no favorite. They will eat whatever is in your hand. Easy is like a fiend for animal crackers. She was very skittish when I got her. And so apparently she was very skittish with her last breeder too, because when I went to go buy her, she said I had to sneak up behind her and grab her leg. So I think that was part of the reason why she sold her, because she was on her show string, but she never showed her. And so I think she was just tired of dealing with her, not wanting to be caught and messed with. So we started giving her animal crackers. She said she loves animal crackers, and she's warmed up a lot. She's still kind of picky with a lot of things. Like when we go to milk, she usually only likes me to milk her, which I don't know why it makes a difference, but she'll fight with Willow a lot, but not with me. And then when it comes to showing, we took her to the national show, which is at the Expo Center there in Louisville. And so when you go to the show ring, you're walking through like this huge hallway with a bunch of fans in the top. And it's all concrete. And so she got to the edge of it and would not walk through it. So I was like watching William do showmanship. So Willow was supposed to be bringing her over. And so I didn't realize this was happening. And so one of the other judges saw her, and so he carried Easy all the way across that big hallway. I felt really bad for him because she's a miniature goat, but she's pretty heavy. She's over 80 pounds. And I don't think he was in show whites. So luckily he didn't get dirty, but I was like, I am so sorry. If I had known, I would not, I would not have left her, but oh well. Are you monsters ready to go back out? Go, 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 Bluey. Go, Moon. Come on, Midnight. Okay, Sassly, all your kids are out. If you come in here, you will be screaming for them. So we have Eclipse, Grace, and Easy. 3 golds. You ready to go back out? Come on, ladies. So they have bit my finger. If you ever get near a goat, don't let them put don't let them put your hands or fingers in your mouth. When it comes to the front teeth, it's not super terrible. They have a row on the bottom jaw. On the top, they have like a hard palate. So there's no top teeth in the front. But then when you go to the back teeth, it's like a shark. There's so many like sharp teeth back there, and they will split your fingernail. So usually that's only a lesson that you had to learn once. And the worst is baby goats, honestly, because a lot of them are bottle fed. So they want to chew on your fingers, and you think that they're going to suck on your finger like a cow does, but they pull it to the back and then they split your finger. Their teeth are so sharp. I mean, they eat sticker bushes and it doesn't bother them, so they really have very rough mouths. But they have a soft tongue. They're not like a cow tongue. So when we give them minerals, a lot of times cows will get the block of minerals, which is, the brown blocks or mineral blocks. For goats, their tongue isn't rough enough to get the minerals that they need from that. So that's why I feed loose minerals. I feed the salts in blocks because they don't need a whole ton of salt. So I have 3 different types of salt. So if your friend's goat didn't have ears, it was probably a La Mancha goat or a La Mancha mix. And La Manchas are the only breed of goat that was developed in the U.S. So they are a complete American breed, but a lot of times they look like aliens, especially when they're born. They can have gopher ears or they can have elf ears. To be registered, a buck must have gopher ears, which is the smaller of the ears. And there is a length limit on the ears as well, but it's not like heavily regulated in the show ring. Like I don't have to measure ears. Now, if they came out with really long ears, maybe I would look again. But does are allowed to have elf ears, which are a little bit longer. The gopher ears are super tiny. There's almost no extra ear cartilage there. And a lot of times people are now breeding mini manchas, which means they'll take a La Mancha doe and they'll breed it with a Nigerian dwarf buck. And so then you'll have kids, and sometimes in the same litter, you'll have one kid that has Nigerian dwarf ears, which are these, small upright ears, and then you'll have another kid that has the La Mancha ears. And they usually won't be like a gopher ear if it's mixed with something. It'll be more of like an elf ear. Chad, there's 2 weird cats up in the loft.
What?
Yeah, one was orange. I think it's the impersonator.
Oh.
And then the other one was dark colored. I don't know who it was. I don't think it was the neighbor cat, because the neighbor cat's kind of light gray. Too much cat drama going around here. goat drama and cat drama. Hi, turkey. They were on the hay. I hope they're not using the bathroom out there. They may have left. If we put some feed down here, they might come down.
Oh no, that's up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's Puss and the Impersonator. And the other one's like way here. I don't know.
The other one kind of looked like Stripe, but I know Stripe doesn't come out here.
Well, that's the neighbor's cat.
Do you think it's the neighbor cat?
Oh yeah, it's the neighbor's cat.
So now the neighbor cat is in the loft.
Yep.
He wears a collar, so I don't know why he just doesn't. I think he goes in their house. I always hear them yelling for him. The turkey did leave me an egg. So Karen, I don't know if you heard the other day.
I got 2 eggs from the chickens.
That's my husband, Chad. I cracked some of these eggs to eat them, and the membrane was so thick. It was nothing like a chicken egg. And the yolks were actually quite a bit smaller than the chicken eggs. So I think that's why they weren't freezing. Because a lot of times the chicken eggs will freeze before you can get to them. But the turkey eggs were fine, like even the next day. So I think that's why. Why is this door not locking? Okay, Eclipse, you've got to go back out. You were the last one. I know you love to be out here. So I only had 2 goats from 2024 that I bred. And one of them is Eclipse and the other one is Time. And that's because Eclipse is so big. She is one of the biggest goats from 2024. So she was bred on December 24th. You can see her little belly. So we will hopefully try to ultrasound her once she gets near 30 days, which is coming up pretty quickly. That's my pile stay. It's very windy outside. Hi, bunnies. Sorry, I think I switched to 5G. Hi, Petunia. These bunnies are eating so much, and I know it's because they're growing a ton. So, for new homes for most of them. Do you want to come? Let's go. Tiny. Eclipse is her daughter. Sorry, I think it reconnected or something. I don't know what happened. Yes, all the rabbits are getting very big and chunky. They're eating a ton. I think I switched to 5G. I don't know why. Probably because I went out to the rabbit hutch. Back. And now I'll cause it to switch again. Back up, babies. So William's been getting them out and holding them. I don't think he latched the back gate very well because one of the black and white ones was out. And I saw the cat run by. I was like, seen it. Did not realize that the flap door was unlatched. And again, I was like, are you kidding me? So I grabbed it again. So all the baby rabbits are accounted for, but we really need to find them some new homes. If anyone around me would like a rabbit, let me know. Tiny, you were hungry. So Tiny is one that I always watch. I'm always trying to put extra weight on her. And she actually looks really good right now. For her, she looks good. guys need some more straw right here? Okie dokie, guys. Well, guess I'm gonna get ready to feed these bucks. Hear meows coming from the loft, so must be more cat problems up there. Okay, I'll probably spread some. So for goat hooves to stay healthy, it does need to be pretty dry. So I try to spread straw anywhere that it looks very wet where they stand. Sometimes they'll help me spread it out. All of their hooves actually looked really good this year, but if they are in extra wet conditions, they can get hoof rot, which makes the body of the hoof separate from the wall of the hoof and become like soft and infected. So it can be really painful. Whoa. Luckily, it's not something that we've really had to deal with. But I do try to make sure that they have a dry area to walk around in. So thanks for joining me, guys. I am going to hop off and feed these bucks. Really appreciate you all popping in and saying hi. I will be back tomorrow at 9 if you want to stop in. I know it's President's Day tomorrow, I think. So hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, a great Sunday. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Bye, Karen. Bye, Mom.